Hi everyone, welcome to week 5. This week I opened the information a little later just because of the test that we had on Thursday and knew that you wouldn't probably look at any of the new information until after the test. So it's all available to you now. So if you go to the week 5 folder, you'll see that we have outcomes here, and I've taken off a unit this week just because we had the test and these 2 units, there's quite a bit in it. So I've moved nutrition to next week. There's 2 PowerPoints for you to get through and then some articles to read. And just when you look at the articles, remember sometimes I write things like here, just read the bottom line section. So of this article, you just have to read one section. Of this article, focus on the background, the discussion, recommendations, and conclusion. There's a lot of stuff in the middle that isn't as important for this purpose about the method and results. So when you look at the paper, it can shorten your reading. So don't get overwhelmed when you open and say it's 10 or 12 pages long. You don't have to read the whole article. Don't forget to be working on assignment 2. It is due week 7, so your kids' book is due online. So just click that link and it will bring you to the submission, which is here, but it also has the example here and it has the actual assignment here. So you can take a look at that. You click it, it will open up for you. And just give me a second because my screen is not sharing with you, so I'll bring it over. So it goes through, remember these are the fact sheets, there's 2 parts to it. Week 7 is worth 5%. Make sure you read it in full. There's a lot to read, but it does, I think, explain it pretty clearly. And the ones in yellow are what you will be doing for your kids' book electronically. So you don't have to hand that in to me, but next week in class you can bring some to me so I can take a look if you want some feedback before you submit it in week 7. So make sure you do take a look at that. The assignment 1, if we go to the assignment tab here, is due next week. Okay, so you will come here to submit that. So right here you can view the rubric right there to make sure that you're hitting all of the marks to get the highest mark possible. Remember, it is a video with a PowerPoint in the background or a presentation of some sort on the screen in the background. Every person needs to be in the video at points of the video, and there is a demonstration that needs to happen. So don't leave it to the last second, because I know that some students do that and then they struggle with the technology, not knowing how to use it. And you've had it assigned for quite some time now, so there would be no excuse to be late regarding technology at this point. So just back to week 5, I just want to draw your attention then to the last thing, which is our weekly summary. So just going through this week, we talk about fluoride and chemotherapeutics, which are really important. They are things that we use as interventions we recommend for our clients. So getting a grasp for that will be very important. And those papers will help you. The articles that I've given you will help you to understand fluoridation a little better, and some of the types of fluoride, as well as oral rinsing, which is one that clients ask about all the time. Should I be rinsing with something? What should I be using? What are the ingredients I'm looking for? So you'll want to make sure that you have some information for your clients. Make sure that you attend class. Well, you would have attended class and wrote the test already. And make sure that you submit that assignment on time next week. That's about it for this week. As I said, next week, assignment 1 is due. You can bring assignment 2 for feedback if you like, but it's due week 7. In class, we'll be doing some stuff around whitening, and assignment 2, as I mentioned, is not due until week 7, but some of the fact sheets that you'll be preparing are stuff that we're learning in class each week. So you'll want to make sure that you're taking good notes and using that information towards that. That's it for this week. I encourage you to make sure you get through those PowerPoints. Don't just skim through them, because they will be on the next test, and there are some important questions within them to look at. So if you have any questions for me, don't hesitate to email.